Hello and welcome, this is Orshi and this is gonna be a pick a card reading on the topic of why do you really want to find love. Since February is associated with love, I obviously wanted to do love readings, but instead of just the usual who's gonna be your, husband or where is your soulmate and stuff like that, because there are many great readers doing readings like that, I was thinking that we should start with the basics, because knowing why you want to find love can help you work on issues that might prevent you from actually finding it. Because if you're looking for love in the wrong places for the wrong reasons, obviously you're not gonna find them. So hopefully this is gonna be useful for you and you can use the information to help you move ahead with the journey and actually find real love. And by real I mean something that's not just good for you but good for the other person as well. Okay, so we have 3 piles as per usual, 3 rose quartz to choose from, or the numbers. This is pile number 1 stone. Unfortunately the camera doesn't pick it up, but this is a more pinkish color. This one is a more faded one, just in case that helps you, decide. And this is the biggest one. Okay, so timestamps are gonna be down below, also the way to book a reading with me or find me on Instagram and ask for a 1 card free reading, and all the decks that I'm using as well if you're interested in getting one. Yeah, and that's all, and I'm gonna start with number 1. Hello pile number 1, if you chose this quartz crystal or just the cards or pile number 1, then this is gonna be your reading. We have 3 tarot cards. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Let's see how I'm gonna fit into the screen. We have the 2 of Pentacles also in the reverse. Oh. And the Queen of Cups. We also have Wisdom and New Love as your Romantic Angels Oracle. Okay. So the question is, why do you want to find love? My first initial reaction is because we have the new love here, is because you expect love to solve your problems. You keep finding people who are not not someone you need. You're probably the type of person who just always chases after that feeling, that initial rush of a relationship. And unfortunately, instead of finding something where you're equal with the other person, you keep running into situations when you think that whoever the person you're meeting is gonna be the one, because you have a lot of love to give. But you're not using your own intuition. For me, it separates into 2 things. This is the current problem and this is what can happen. So the problem is that you're, what I said in the intro, looking for love in the wrong place from the wrong people. And that's why it's, it never feels real, it never lasts. Because if you would be in a relationship, you wouldn't watch this, I think. And what you need to do, because the new love is actually, it feels more like it's coming, it can come in, but in order to this new love to come in, You have to listen to your heart and use the wisdom that's there. And since this card, you know, depicts sorry, a mermaid, you know, going down instead of up, I would say you definitely would benefit from doing shadow work to see why you're not listening to your own feelings, why you don't think that you're worthy enough for a relationship that actually would work. Because that's what feels for me, that you're trying to hold on to people who seem like an attractive option, but because you're pushing down those feelings, those instincts that would say that nope, that's just on the surface. And that's why you can't find that balance and that harmonious relationship, because you're not actually looking for what you need. So maybe you grew up thinking how love should work, and that's not agreeing with you. And instead of digging deep and understanding why it's not working for you, you're trying to push everything under the rug in order to fit in. But I mean, you can do that for a long time and be really unhappy. But if you want to be happy and find love and, you know, give the emotions you have, because you have a lot of love, like I said, you're a very caring person, to the right people or to the right person who will reciprocate your feelings, you have to stop with the, you know, surface stuff. Don't judge someone too harshly if they don't fit your ideal immediately. You know, give them a chance. But also, just because someone is shiny and pretty and everything you think you need, it doesn't actually mean you need that. So your reason why you want to find love, I would say, is because it's an escape mechanism for you. And you think, you know, that these people you meet, they're gonna save you from what's going on in your life. And unfortunately, it never works like that. It just brings more mud into your water of emotions. So you need to start working on it in order to, you know, receive actual love. But it's gonna be cathartic, but it doesn't have to be that hard, because it's gonna come from your heart, and all you have to do is start listening. Yeah, and that's all I see for you. I have shadow work related readings on my channel as well, if you want to start somewhere and you don't know how, because shadow work can be difficult, you know, to start with. You can check those out, or if you want to book a reading with me, you can find links for that in the description down below. Please like this video, comment down below if it resonated with you, because that helps me to know that it actually did. Or you can, you know, just reach out on Instagram as well, if you don't like to, you know, talk about things openly. Subscribe, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and seeing you in the next one. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this rose quartz, or just number 2 or the cards, then this is gonna be your reading. We have 3 tarot cards. We have the Emperor. We have the Moon in reverse. Oh, and look at that, the Ace of Cups. And we also have a change from the Sacred Destiny. What is it called? Oracle. And we also have Let Your Friends Help You. Accept support from others. Okay, I think that goes more like here. So the question is, why do you want to find love? Interesting. It's so different from the first one. Well, for you, I see that you're a very stable person. The Emperor energy is someone who knows what they want, have everything in order to get it, but sometimes they are a bit too stable. They're hard to move because they have a lot to oversee and a lot to consider, and you can't do that if you're jumping around. So for you, I feel like that you might feel that it can go two ways. That you already reached that stage of your life where you want something, that you have your career, you have your job, your money, whatever in order, but something is still missing, and you finally feel like, okay, I'm ready for an actual committed, serious relationship. And that's why the Ace of Cups is here as well, because you're ready to offer that. It's not just wishful thinking. You can actually do that. And the other way it can go is because you're a bit bored in your life and you want change. And you think that, getting into a relationship, it can give you that boost, that new sense of way of living that you're after, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because it can also bring you love that will definitely change you. But regardless, we have the moon in the reverse, which for me right now it suggests that the only thing that's holding you back from actually getting that romantic opportunity and the change you're after, a new love you're after, is your own fears. Maybe you're worried that if you let someone in your life, you will lose the structure you worked so hard to build up. But one thing is, the only thing in life that's sure is change. So if you can accept that and let go of that fear that change is a bad thing, it's not a bad or good thing, it's just change. What we make out of it, even if it seems like a bad thing, if you turn it into opportunities to grow, then it's gonna be a good thing. And if you let that fear go, and definitely look around in your friend group, because someone in your friend group might know someone that you can start an actual good relationship with, or they can help you let go of this fear. So you need to talk this over with someone that you think would understand, and who would be understanding about your fears, so you can be vulnerable with. But it's definitely a good kind of place to find, for a reason to find love for. It's not selfish or anything like that. I mean, the boredom is not the best one. So if you're just want love because you want something to change, you want new stuff, then get a new hobby, because playing with other people is not the best idea. But I feel more like you're ready and you're able. The only thing here is stopping you, like I said, is the fear that you need to let go. And then there's the Ace of Cups that's changed, so definitely new love is around. An opportunity for new love is around. So all you have to do, in big air quotes, is to take this cup and do whatever you want to do with it. Okay, that's all I see for you, my number 2. Hope this was useful or helpful, and please like this video if you liked it, consider subscribing, all that jazz. You can even book a reading with me if you'd like to check something. more. If you have someone in mind, I have a reading, the you, them, and the relationship, so we can look into what they could bring into your life, or why why they are in your life, if you're curious about that. Or you can reach out for a one card free reading on Instagram. But that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, point number 3. If you chose this quartz or number or the number 3, then this is gonna be your reading. We have 3 tarot cards for you. So we have Santa Muerte, or death, in the reverse. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And we have the 4 of Wands. Oh, okay. Let's see how I'm fitting into the screen. And we also have a gateway and attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. That goes well with the death card here, actually. Okay, so why you wanna find love? I would say it's the same reason as all of us. You know, you want stability, you want something real, and even a soulmate or twin flame, if you believe in that, it's in the cards. But most importantly, there is something in your life, a cycle that needs to be closed. That talks about, you know, the slow and unstoppable change of something. But it's in the reverse because you're dragging your feet out, and maybe it's because you're in a relationship already. It can be, and you met someone, and you know, you don't want to do anything to hurt the person you're already with, but you feel this attraction towards someone who feels like will give you everything you wanted. The house with the picket fence, the family, the, you know, the whole everything you imagine as the perfect relationship. Perfect. And it feels like, you know, because yeah, Four of Wands in a love reading, soulmate and twin flame and all that connection. But you might be worried that you're just using that attraction to get away from the mundane part of an already existing relationship. So there's 2 ways this reading can go. Either way, it's actually just that, you know, an escape from an existing relationship where you don't want to put the work in anymore, and instead of, you know, concentrating on that and working hard for it, you just want something new because you think that that will give you all that. Or there is actually someone who's coming or who's already in your life that you feel a deep sense of attraction, something that you can't explain why you're attracted to that person, but you feel that it's very, you know, it's full, it's holy, it's deep, and who can actually transform your life and help you transition from something to something else. I mean, something old that's not working to something new, where the sun is shining, the sun is coming up, where there are possibilities. I feel more towards the second, you know, that, but there are someone who needs to hear the first as well. But yeah, if you're in a relationship already, or in a situation where you think how to say this, where you think you can only find no, how how to say this, oh god. So either you're in a relationship where you know all that what I said, or you're in a situation that you need to let go of in order to move to the next one, because you don't, this person who is in the cards can't come in unless you are ready to finish that cycle. And it doesn't have to be related to, and I feel like it's not related to a relationship or love if you're not in an actual one. It's more like your life circumstances, something is changing and you're afraid of what it, you know, what the new will bring. But the new will bring a lot of happiness and stability and opportunities and just fun in general, if you let it. So what you need to do in order to find the reason and why and how to move forward is to find out what is it that you're resisting, you know, closing on, or closing, just closing. Because that's definitely in the way of finding this new love. Okay, so I don't know how it answers the question why you want to find love. I hope it made sense at some point. But yeah, that's all I see for you. Please like this video if you liked it, consider subscribing, leave a comment down below if something was not clear, or you're curious about something, or it resonated, because that helps me. And consider subscribing, or even you can book a reading with me over at my Etsy shop, or request a free 1-card reading, a quick one, over at Instagram as well, where I post weekly readings and random pick cards as well. So if you don't follow me there, please follow me there. And yeah, that's all, and thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.